What's up gamers, Lecture here of the best speed farming build for sorcerers in Diablo 4. Patch 111 is now live and brought some huge buffs to Chain Lightning, making it the most mana efficient spender skill. The Chain Lightning Sorcerer is the best build to level a new character to 50, and you can find my previous video on leveling to get started. As you get into the endgame content around level 50 in Word Tier 3, Chain Lightning continues to be an S tier build for speed farming all the way to level 100. It doesn't fall off in viability like Arc Lash does, and it just works effectively with an easy setup, unlike Ice Shards which requires difficult gearing to solve mana issues. Chain Lightning also works well for pushing tier 100 Nightmare dungeons, and you don't even need to change anything from the speed farming version of my build, as it already has plenty of damage and crowd control. Let's cover the key points of the Chain Lightning build, and then go over the Season 1 additions available with Malignant Hearts. Chain Lightning has become extremely mana efficient with the buff to Recharging Aspect returning mana on each bounce. Additional mana is generated by forming Crackling Energy through destructive Chain Lightning and then picking them up with Invigorating Conduit. More Crackling Energy is formed by capping crit chance at 100%, with 40% base from Gear and Dexterity in Paragon and 60% from an Elementalist aspect. The final source of mana generation comes from stunning nearby enemies with Static Surge in Paragon, activated by Invoked Lightning Spear, and eventually teleport once Raiment of the Infinite drops. The inclusion of Crackling Energy in this lightning build provides another synergy with the key passive Overflowing Energy to reduce the cooldowns of Teleport, Lightning Spear, and Unstable Currents. This setup has a higher uptime on Unstable Currents, increasing DPS with additional Chain Lightning procs and 25% attack speed, while stunning all the enemies on the screen with Lightning Spear procs that benefit from the invoked node. Alternatively, the Crackling Energy utility can be dropped entirely for some damage increases from greater Chain Lightning and Veer's Mastery. This requires a 3 mana recharging aspect and mana reduction affixes on gear to sustain resource without Invigorating Conduit. While this setup results in some higher damage numbers, I still prefer the Crackling Energy variant even in tier 100 to reduce cooldowns, keep enemies stunned, and stagger high level bosses quicker. For the Malignant Hearts available in Season 1, the Barber is the best Wrathful Heart for both speed farming and pushing Nightmare dungeons, although Omnipower will have a use for Uber Lilith. Tal Rasha was fixed in patch 112 to be multiplicative, making it the second best heart for sorcerers. And then the final heart is Tempting Fate for crit damage. We don't have to worry about this heart's penalty once crit chance is capped at 100%. That's all I have for this video. You can find the full build details in my written guides on Icy Veins. The Chain Lightning leveling guide will get you started with a new sorcerer character up to level 50, and then the endgame guide will finish the build all the way to level 100. The next video will cover Chain Lightning on Uber Lilith, and then I'll move on to other builds. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for that future D4 content, and join our Discord or catch a Twitch livestream to chat. Peace out and happy slaying.